Hello, this is discussion board number 4. My name is James Cook, and my intended career path is to be a volunteer on the Hawaii DMAT team. In order to do that, I have to get a Hawaii certificate for an EMT. My word today is concussion. The root of concussion is concuss, C-O-N-C-U-S-S, which means shaken violently. This is in reference to the brain. The suffix is ion, I-O-N, which means the process. So it's basically the process of the brain being shaken violently. What can happen when the brain is shaken violently is you can get a mild brain injury. This can result in temporary loss of memory. My definition of concussion is basically you get your bell rung by getting hit in the head. One way to remember concussion is if you've ever hit your finger with a hammer and you have some vocabulary that comes out of your mouth, which is cussing. The same thing happens sometimes when you bang your head against something, is you'll make that type of a vocabulary explicitive. Going on with discussion board 4, part B, a condition that a patient may have, and I had to end up using 2 words to describe this condition. It's a subdural hematoma. If the damage to the skull is significant enough where it's much more than a concussion, there's always a possibility of a subdural hematoma. Subdural, sub is a prefix, meaning below. Root is dur, meaning dura, or hard. And the suffix is al, pertaining to. So basically, it's below the hard part of the skull, and it's a hematoma, which the root is hema, meaning blood, and the suffix is toma, and it's either a mass or a fluid collection. So basically, a subdural hematoma is a fluid collection underneath the skull which puts pressure on the brain. And the reason you observe somebody who's had a concussion is there's always a possibility of them having a subdural hematoma. So basically, if you were trying to explain this to a patient, you could say you have a bleed in your brain that's putting pressure on your brain that needs to be taken care of immediately. Thank you.